In this one, we get a new partner. His name is Beat. Beat was created by Dr. Cossack. They only tell you that in the manual, but he's the bird you see there. And he's going to be very useful to us. We have to find hidden letters throughout the game to spell out Mega Man 5. And once we've spelled out Mega Man 5, well, then we can activate Beat. Alright, let's get started, and you'll get a chance to see all this. It'll show us the story here in the intro. So, Dr. Light's been kidnapped, and it sure looks like Proto Man is responsible. We haven't seen much of him since Mega Man 3, huh? Alright, we're ready to start. So nobody's watching right now. Nobody can chime in, say who they want to see first. Alright, I guess in that case I'm going to start with Starman. So Starman's stage is in outer space, of course, so we can jump super high. We have underwater physics for this level. One thing you'll notice right away is they changed the shape of the hitbox and the sprite for the charged Mega Buster. It now takes up a lot more space. I think this was probably to keep it looking a bit more like the charged attack from Mega Man X. Looks like I actually lost a viewer on YouTube. Huh. Okay, so we just collected the M in Mega Man 5. Again, that is one of 8 pieces we need to summon Beat. Can I just say I love the little spacesuits the Mets are wearing? So adorable. You have to hit these in the eye. Alright. Starman is fairly straightforward. He's a shield fighter. I mean, it's really easy to just take advantage of the fact that you can jump really high, so you can dodge just about anything he throws at you. It's even possible, I understand, to trick his shield so you can fire through it. If you place yourself just right, it actually goes through the hitbox on the shield. I don't really mess with that, but Starman is a fantastic place to start. He's easy, and not only is he easy to take down, you get a great sub-weapon here called the Super Arrow, which functions much like the jet, Rush Jet. Alright, so we're going to move on to Gravity Man. But yeah, I think Starman may be the Star Arrows not only carry you, they actually do damage. So I think you could safely say Starman's the only Robot Master in the series that actually gives you 2 weapons. Okay, so we're going to spend a lot of time on ceilings in this stage. This is Gravity Man, so we're going to play to his gravity gimmick quite a bit. Alright, so whenever we see these arrows, we know it's going to flip on us which direction we go. So we can use that to kind of sneak in there and let the momentum carry us to grab that letter. Alright. Gravity Man mostly just tries to ram into you, so the Star Shield is a pretty safe way to go. Not a difficult stage by any means. Alright, so we're moving on to Gyro Man. Gyro Man is an auto-gyro. If you look carefully, there is one little artistic detail in this game that they added. Mega Man now has vents. Vents, V-E-N-T-S, on the back of his helmet. He did not have those before. You can see them when he is climbing ladders. These Mohawk guys are a huge headache, so we're just gonna avoid him. Alright, so the letter in this stage is almost always a death to get. It's right there. I was not supposed to fall there, I was supposed to fall on the letter. Unfortunately, these platforms can be a bit of a headache sometimes. There we go. Alright, so I managed to grab the letter without dying that time. Alright, so it's going to try to crush me here on the spikes, so I have to carefully jump through here. If you mistime that even slightly, again, you're dead. The spike kills you instantly. Alright, so we're going to switch to the gravity hold here. Gravity hold is actually fairly useful throughout the game. You can use it to remove enemies on screen. Here, it just, every time we use it, it'll damage Gyro Man, even when he's in the clouds there. But we have to space it out, because if we just keep tapping the button, his invincibility frames will stop it. Looks like I've got another viewer there. Hi. Say hello. That's a viewer on YouTube, not on Twitch, but I'll take it. So we got Gyro Man's attack, and we get Rush Jet. There is no Rush Marine in this game. Again, it didn't even get used in Mega Man 4, so I guess they're just like, yeah, let's take it out. No one uses it. Alright, so Crystal Man is next. This can be one of the most headache-inducing levels. Lots of spikes. Lots of pits. So we want to try to take out the heads on those things, because if you take out the bottom, the head just goes rolling all over the place. These crystal generators, if it tags you, then you pretty much drop into the pit. Alright, so we got Sniper Joes here. They're generating little crystals there. But that serves as a shield for them, same way as any other Sniper Joe. So you gotta wait until he fires to hit him. Alright, take a spin. You spin me right round like a record, however that song goes. Alright, we have these shield guys again. Remember them from Skullman stage? E-Tank. Alright, so they changed how the rush coil works in this game slightly. The spring actually comes out of his stomach now and springs him up. Not as useful. I just collected an M-Tank, which is like an E-Tank that also refills all my weapon energy. Very useful. Alright, so we just got the 5 in Mega Man 5. So we are 4 for 4. We have 4 out of the 8 letters, and we're about to have 4 out of 8 Robot Masters. Alright, so the gyro attack works the same as what you saw Gyro Man use. If we tap up or down, it'll travel up or down. I mean, it's that simple. Crystal Man just kind of randomly throws those crystals around. They either travel diagonally and bounce around, or, you know, he just kind of shoots one off. The Crystal Eye. Alright, so now we're headed for Napalm Man stage. This level could be considered to be in slightly poor taste. We're about to go through the jungles of Vietnam. Got a tiger there, straight out of Apocalypse Now. So there's a false wall here, and it's pretty obvious. Get us an E-Tank out of that. These waterfalls work similarly to the ones in Toadman stage. Thanks, Eddie. Alright, we got the N. So that is 5 out of the 8 letters in Mega Man 5. These missiles can be quite a headache, the way they splinter like that. Oh well. Alright. So if we hit a wall with the Crystal Eye, it shatters and starts bouncing around the room. But we want to try and get direct hits on Napalm Man. As long as we stay close to him, he's gonna keep doing this, so... He's pretty easy to wrangle. Not one of the harder bosses. It's kind of funny. He seems to have wheels on his feet, but he does not actually skate around the room. He hops. Alright, we got Stone Man. Stone Man is pretty much another Gutsman wannabe. And we get little baby Mets in this stage. Little baby helmet guys. So this one took me a while to find when I first played through this game. There's really not a whole lot of indication that this is here, but there's the letter G. You really just have to be shooting everywhere to find that. And say, oh, hey, there it is. So yeah, the first time I played through this game, back when it came out, I did not know that was there. I went through the whole game without Beat. Okay, I should not have taken all those hits, but that's okay. There's another hidden spot over here. There would normally be an M-Tank there, but we already have one, and you can only have one M-Tank at a time. But if this is your... if you chose to take out Stone Man before you went after Crystal Man, that's a good spot to visit and get that M-Tank. Hey. I actually tend to think Stone Man is another good choice to take out first. It's a fairly easy stage. Not too stressful, not too many pits. There is a false wall here. We can use the rush coil to get up here. Alright, so we have an E-Tank coming up here. Ah! I missed the jump. Well, fortunately we can respawn these platforms. And there we go, we got it. Alright, got a visit from Eddie. He doesn't have much for us. Okay. That's fine. Alright, we're going on to meet Stone Man. Stone Man is, again, he's fairly easy with normal shot. He can become invincible for periods of time, similar to Drill Man, but he's not as bad with it. So we just kind of drop those bombs on the ground, and he really just runs right into them. I like that I got him with the ricochet there. Did you see that? Bounced off the wall and hit him from behind. Alright, so the Power Stone is a pretty useless weapon. But it is Charge Man's weakness, and Charge Man is tough. Choo-choo! I feel like he should have been a Shinkansen instead. That would have been more, you know, a bullet train. That would have been more intimidating than just making him a steam engine. This stage is full of steam engines, and it's like, okay, that's not intimidating at all. We also got some hens here laying robot eggs. What a weird stage this is. Alright. Sometimes I wind up using an E-Tank on Charge Man, because he can be a headache. I definitely do not recommend doing this stage first. Alright, so I was trying to concentrate throughout that. Oh, hi, Tommy. Good to see you. Tommy Freelance. That's my friend Tom. Yeah, steam whistles are really loud, so I guess they are kind of intimidating in that respect. Yeah, so Charge Man, as you can see, he's invincible while charging at you and while shooting the steam shots into the air. So that's pretty nasty. So I was really trying to concentrate for that fight. Directing the Power Stones to hit him is kind of hard because they move in a spiral pattern. Some cases it's just better to use Mega Buster. Alright, so we got a choice between Wave Man, 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 and Wave Man, so I'm going to pick Wave Man. I'm going to take this opportunity to say again, thanks anyone who's watching this. You know, I started this stream by making donations to Black Lives Matter and to bail funds on Act Blue, so I encourage anyone who has any spare change just to contribute to those causes. To help bail out any protesters. No, not Wave Girl. Go to Act Blue or to Black Lives Matters and contribute what you've got to spare. So the smaller bubbles here will pop if you stand on them for too long, so you have to be careful here. I am going to put this on demand later on my channels. Anybody who comes to watch can see it there later. It's going to be the whole thing. So I've started this with Mega Man 1, and we're going through all of them. So the controls on this jet ski thing here are kind of interesting. You can't charge your attack while riding it. It just kind of moves left and right and you jump, and this whole section's an auto-scroller. So I have to be careful to try and aim for that letter that's coming up. We got the last of the 5 letters. Cannot take my eye off the ball here. There we go. Got the E. So we're gonna have a new friend at the end of all this. Okie doke. So, Chargeman's weapon is unique in that we don't activate it by hitting the attack button, we activate it by sliding. And it gives us a powered kick here. So we actually have to collide with Wave Man while sliding to damage him. And depending upon where he puts those water spouts, it can hurt quite a bit. I just want to get the fight over with quickly, so I'm just going to hit him as frequently as I can there. Normally you want to play a little more defensively. His only 2 moves are that water spout and the harpoon, so... Alright, so we're moving into Proto Man's castle. And it is, in fact, shaped like his head. Gotta love that. Where do I get a castle shaped like my head? Where do all these castles come from? I mean, it would take like 10 years to build these things. Minimum. Okay, I took too many hits from those tigers. Oh well. So this is actually one of the more difficult castle stages in Mega Man's history. Just in general, this castle is pretty tough. Finding your way past all of these boss fights can be tough. We're gonna see each of the bosses of each of these stages is referred to as a Darkman robot. There are 4 Darkman robots. Anyone thinking of Liam Neeson movies right now, well, Go ahead. That was a cool movie. Fun movie. One of Sam Raimi's finest. Those sequels, though, were terrible. Alright, I'm just gonna rush jet my way up here. Oop, not quite. There we go. I am not interested in falling on spikes today. So we're just gonna skip all that nonsense. Did I lose my viewer? Let's see here. Oh, hang on a second. Okay. We got a first one here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Crystal Eye on him. Or was it? No, it's Wave Man's. Water Wave. Okay. That's it. What am I doing? Crystal Eye is later. Okay. So this is our first Darkman robot. Kinda looked a little like Liam Neeson, huh? Looks like I lost a viewer. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Got more trains. Not exactly intimidating. Alright. Hopping my way through here. There's not a whole lot to say about this stage. It's just kind of, it is what it is. I think we got full lives, so I don't need that. Alright, Crystal Eye. Okay. What was it? The Napalm Bomb. Screw it. Down he goes. All he's got is those shields there. If you shoot him when the shields are standing between you and him, it'll bounce off, but otherwise, yeah. Not a difficult stage. These other two are a little nastier. Okay. Proto Castle Stage 3. So that was Darkman 2. Again, not much to say about Darkman Proto Castle Stage 3. I think similar to Dr. Cossack, we're going to see a lot of pits here because we're basically running across the roof. Kind of curious about how Mega Man chooses his route through each castle. Just like, why he doesn't just go through the front door and is beyond me. Alright. So get these little snake platform things now. I missed the E-Tank. That's okay. I shouldn't need to use it. Again, you can use Rush to get it, or you can just make the jumps there, but, forget about it. It's not that important that I get the E-Tank. I think once I'm through with Mega Man 6, I'm going to take a lengthy break to take care of some things, stretch out my limbs, maybe get a better breakfast, and then I'll come back and we'll continue this party with Mega Man 7. So we're going to at least get through... We're certainly going to see Mega Man 5 and 6 through to the end, so we'll get through the NES Mega Man titles. Alright, I think we use Gyro here. If he'd sit still. No, I don't want to sit still. Okay. I'm just gonna take the death, because this went so poorly. There he goes. Okay, that went a lot better. Alright, so this is kind of an interesting stage. We actually have to destroy all of these rocks to get to the top. It's holding up the tower, and so the screen will actually lower with each one we destroy. Alright. Okay, so we actually are going to pull out our friend Beat on this one. He will home in on enemies. And attack them. Oh, that whistle, that sounds a little off-key for Proto Man, doesn't it? That's the right key. Well, surprise! The evil Proto Man turned out to be a Darkman robot all along. Alright, I'm going to use an E-Tank here. That seems like the appropriate thing to do. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. Alright. Probably was wise to use the E-Tank. Alright. So, we've cleared Proto Man's name.
You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Darkman robot. Until now, I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. But now the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plan.
In the original, spoiled was spelled wrong. There was no second E. There was no E there.
Dr. Light is a captive in my lab. Come if you dare.
Yeah, I spell good, don't I? Second E. There was no E in spoiled in the original NES version. Somebody spelled it S-P-O-I-L-D. Alright, so, we cleared Proto Man's name, found where Wily is holding Dr. Light. Let's do this thing. Oops. Always fall on the left. I gotta remember that. Always fall on the left. Can't believe I did that. Alright, well, moving on. Should have shot him from the other side there. Oh well. Wily's Castle in this game is, I would argue it's actually a bit of a relief, because it's not quite as nasty as some of those parts to Proto Man's Castle were. You really get a feeling in these stages that you're in go mode. Got kind of a revisited Dustman stage here with these crushers. And the rubble we have to blow through. Sort of winds up feeling like we're going through maybe the garbage chute, and that's how we got into Wily's castle. Is his security really that bad? Okay, you really have to slide through that section, otherwise it's going to crush you. Hi, King Wagman. King Wagman. Good to see you. Good to see somebody from the Discord showing up. So like I said, I'm going to go through Mega Man 5 and 6, and I'm going to take a short break to get some things done, maybe get some breakfast, stretch out. But I've been playing since about 2 a.m. West Coast time, I think, now, so... Gone through Mega Man 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're on 5 right now. Good to see ya. I guess I'll take this opportunity to say again, the reason I'm doing this is to try and encourage anyone watching to donate money to Black Lives Matter, or go on Act Blue, look for bail funds you can contribute to, or anything of that sort. I'm trying to remember what these things are called. It's actually patterned off a Japanese children's toy, where you're supposed to use a small mallet to knock out center sections of the stack without having the stack fall over. Alright. Hold on. I just had a pop-up window again there. Yeah, let me know if you choose to donate, King Wagman. I can point you where to go. As I said, I'm going to try to do this all day long. I am going to take a break after I finish Mega Man 6, but I'm trying to go as long as I possibly can before I just collapse from exhaustion, or, you know, if an emergency comes up. I am actually waiting for a call, because before I go through surgery, they want me to get a COVID test, so they may call me for that today. I don't know. So if I get a phone call and have to put everything down, I will, but, just for that, but, you know, if that happens, I'll just pick this up. You know, I'm going to try to stream as long as I can all weekend long, and just keep this going on, have a real marathon, and keep encouraging people, anyone watching. Oh, I jumped too high. Yeah, I absolutely am. I've got a huge pile of drinks in front of me. I'm drinking water, I'm drinking soda. I'm staying hydrated. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed broadcasting so much this week. I haven't been feeling great. Obviously, it's been a depressing time for everyone. But you know, I made the donations this morning, and I feel good about that. Did it again. Yeah, so I think, I'm just gonna run through every Mega Man game I have, which is a lot of them. And just keep playing. So, you know, you guys can drop in and out whenever you want and see what I'm up to. I'm gonna try to do the main series first. Maybe do the Game Boy games. Throw in Mega Man and Bass. I don't have a way to show off Rock Board. I think I can do the Wily Wars. I have a copy of Super Adventure Rockman, but I do not have a modded PlayStation to play it on. So if I try to do that, it's going to have to be emulated, and I don't really feel comfortable doing that right now. So that's probably out of the picture. Doing Super Adventure Rockman. I'm not going to do Mega Man Soccer because I just do not like that game. I don't think anyone wants to watch that. It's a broken game. It does not work right. Well, I'd be happy to see your stream. Just let me know when it's going to happen, and I will probably put it on while I'm doing broadcasting here. I probably can put it on in another window on my phone. Again, I know you've been setting up for a while, so I would love to do that. Obviously, I got to keep my headphones on here and keep track of what's going on in the game, but I would absolutely be up for watching you stream while I'm playing Mega Man games. Like I said, jump in and out as you please, and yeah, go ahead and test out your broadcast. I think you said you were going to try to do Phantasmagoria, right? That sounds great. Ooh, that hurt. I think I'm gonna have to waste an E-Tank. I do not like that. Okay. Those Mohawk guys are the worst. Okay, I got another pop-up window here. Hold on one second, folks. Yeah, I was actually thinking of streaming PSO2 at some point and just showing that game off to people to encourage more people to play, but I don't know that they need the encouragement. Obviously, a huge number of folks are playing it, and I really want to hook up and play that with you later, Tommy. This guy is actually weak to the gyro attack, but I want to save my gyro attacks for later, and we can make short work of him with the Buster. Yeah, Phantasy Star Online 2, for anyone who doesn't know, just the US version for Windows just debuted in the Microsoft Windows Store. Okay, you're planning on streaming around 5? I will try to catch that, if I'm not completely exhausted by then. Make sure to use, you don't want to mess with DOSBox. Okay. Alright, well, give it a shot. Let us know. If you can, record it with OBS and, post it to a YouTube channel, too. You can make highlights with your Twitch account as well. Oh, yeah, Tommy, I'm very much enjoying PSO2. I'm still not very good at it. I have trouble switching targets sometimes. I think I need to change my controls. Because the big bosses really get me. I'm having trouble with those dragons. Oop. Ran into him. Ran right into him. That's got him. Choo-choo! He's dead. Honestly, I mean, Phantasy Star Online 2's plot seems pretty bare bones right now, but it's serviceable, I thought. I mean, there's some standard JRPG fare there, the mysterious masked man and strange messages and all that, but I'm into it. I just love the aesthetic of the series, We're still kind of low on our gyro shot from when I fought the Darkman robot, so I'm gonna have to finish him off with Mega Buster, which is easy enough. Again, Crystal Man is no big thing. Works best with an Xbox controller. So I've read, yeah. I mean, it was designed, I think, originally for the 360, and then was ported to Xbox One. Alright, so... Alright. Yeah, I know they're still working on a lot of the connection issues, and I've seen that you pointed me towards the fan-made launcher, which I thought was great. So King Wagman, Tommy, are you going to stick around long enough to help me choose the order for Mega Man 6? I think with 2 people, it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to have to flip a coin to see whose decision I go with, because we don't have a tiebreaker. Alright, charge kicks Han. This is actually one of my favorite Mega Man weapons. Alright, gonna break out the Star Crash. I'm taking too many hits here from Gravity Man. This is not nice. You gotta leave around 10. Okay. Why do I keep getting those pop-ups? I'm about ready to uninstall that. Seriously, Malwarebytes is making me mad right now. Alright. This thing's weakness is actually the Star Crash, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mega Buster. Easier to hit that way. All he does is sit up there and try and crush us. I'm glad you joined me while you're working. I know that's hard to do. I hope I'm not dividing your attention up too much. Brian stopped by earlier. He says hello. He is currently working as well, but he said he'd be viewing throughout the day. Alright. So that... Switch to Komodo, it works better than Bytes. Okay. That's a good... Okay. Alright. So this is the final stage. We're about to get a GG here. Okay. So we're going to tag this guy with super arrows, which we got from beating Starman. This is the first you guys have seen them. But I know speedrunners make a lot of use of them. You can actually ride them. I mean, malware is slightly different than viruses. I don't quite understand it myself. I think Tommy Freelance can explain it way better than I can, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Beat here. We're going to use an M-Tank when necessary. But Beat will seek out Dr. Wily as he appears here and tag him. So we use the M-Tank, rather, and it's going to fill everything back up. The nice thing is, if I run out of Beat's power, Dr. Wily's other weakness is the gyro attack. I think a lot of the virus protection programs, if you pay for them, yeah, are supposed to have real-time malware protection. Oops, I accidentally hit him with my Buster Shot. That actually stops Beat from hitting him and doing more damage. Alright. Alright, good bird. Good bird. Keep going. I mean, really the best thing you can do is just make sure you always back everything up. I don't do that as diligently as I should, but I don't really have anything all that important to back up. You know, I don't use my computer for work. I don't... I'm, you know, not a creative. Who's a good bird? Go on. Alright, down goes Wily. Alright, GG for Mega Man 5. Yeah, Beat is a good bird. Beat is a very good bird. Yeah, that was one of Dr. Wily's, Dr. Cossack's creations, rather, according to the manual of Mega Man 5. So, nice little bit of connecting lore there. So we get to see, we rescue Dr. Light, and the castle starts to collapse on us. So we got Mega Man trying to hold the whole building up. Dr. Wily takes that opportunity to escape. Here comes Proto Man to save us again. And he's going to hold it up so we can escape. So Wily and Proto Man both say, bye! And we're free to go. Alright, I'll be back shortly. You guys enjoy the ending, and I'll come right back for Mega Man 6. Hello. Alright, I am back. I have a ginger ale. Trying to slow down on ginger beers because they have a lot of sugar in them. There's Beat coming by one last time to say hello. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask King Wagman. What is an NAS? Tommy Freelance is really great with this sort of stuff, so he can enlighten us.